What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. Champions League Tuesdays are back. Just because Arsenal haven't qualified does not mean we are not invited to the party, people. We should be used to it by now, to be honest. Anyway, and just want to say Manchester United, that didn't go quite as planned, man. Jeez, how did they end up losing that game? I don't think Lingard will be moonwalking tonight. Let's put it that way. Ronaldo gave them the lead. Everyone's thinking same old story. Man United victory. Ronaldo scores. Wan-Bissaka sent off. And all of a sudden, Ollie out is trending, which is why I've said, people, Arsenal, that Conte situation may change very quickly. Even though I don't think Conte is ideally suited to Manchester United, I think they probably be better off with Zinedine Zidane, to be honest, due to the fact he's worked with Ronaldo, worked with Varane before. But this is what I'm saying. Man said, see! Yeah, he didn't do that celebration today, did he? And United fans are fuming at the moment. I've seen a few meltdowns on social media, on YouTube, rants and Saeed, them man aren't happy today. United losing to a team they should have been turning over. Big up everyone in the chat. Anyway, I hope you're well. They will go for Zidane, said Stewie. Arsenal South Africa says, they ain't saying that tonight. Ollie in. Ollie is probably the main reason United will still struggle to win the top trophies, because he's not that guy. Buenos Aires Guna said, watching Bayern is a breath of fresh air from watching Arsenal over the past few years. Such a very well-run club from top to bottom. Fantastically well-oiled. Lean machine they are. Remember, we moved to the Emirates to compete with Bayern Munich. We're competing with Burnley at the moment. So, yeah, that's where we should be. Smash the like button. Big up Craig. Big up the Curtis Shaw family, said Lionel Hernandez. Hope you're well, bro. Ollie out is trending and our manager is still safe. Crazy. Big up to the Shaw community. Big up to all of you as usual, people. Ronaldo must be bullying everyone in the changing room. I mean, the headline in the newspaper today was about Ronaldo not eating apple crumble and eating healthy desserts. And all the Man United team are watching him and, they don't want to eat apple crumble anymore. I mean, maybe you need to stick to your apple crumble because you crumbled tonight. Jesse Lingard, simple pass back. Lays in their striker. Terrible mistake. Said before, Lingard should have gone to West Ham. He was happy. He started every week. He was the main man. He stayed at United to sit on the bench, really. Big up. Appreciate the love, man. Big up. Man, I miss not being in the Champions League. Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm happy now just to... I'll be happy just to be in the Europa League, to be honest. That will do me. Sheridan, Man United fan. Ollie out. I'm fuming. Pictures of CR7 and Bruno already managing the team. Ronaldo will probably be giving the team talk after this game, Big up Amsterdam boy. See Shizzle in the building. Big up, man. Hope you're well. Listen, game tonight. Laid back settings, people. Not no Arsenal stressful watch along. This is stress-free settings. Big Champions League game. Barcelona against Bayern Munich. This would be one of the biggest games in Europe. But I suppose Messi and that not being there. But still a huge game. Two giants of the game. And I'm going to show you the team lineups and then get your predictions in. Live from the new camp. Now, I have to admit, I don't often say this. I'd like to think I know a lot about football. But this guy, Eric, I genuinely don't know who that is. Unless they're calling... it's someone else and they call him, by that name. The Barcelona lineup: Ter Stegen in goal, Piqué and Ariel. I've signed this guy a few times on Football Manager and he's a beast. I don't know how good he is in real life, to be honest. Sergio Busquets, Memphis Depay, Pedri, who is a young superstar. I cannot believe, somebody tell me, right? Oh, it's Eric Garcia. Them man are just calling him Eric, yeah? I get it. I'm cool. is this the Luke de Jong that used to play for Newcastle? Like, I don't know if this is a different one and I'm mixing them up. But a man telling me Luke de Jong plays for Barcelona, like, what is going on in society? Are these the kind of players these men are buying? What is going on? Luke de Jong, who played for Newcastle United and scored about 2 goals. Like, he was a horrible player. Yeah, these men are using PES graphics. It's decent, to be fair. It is the same one from Newcastle. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. What has happened to probably one of the best teams in world football? Jordi Alba, Sergi Roberto, Frankie de Jong, and Eric, who I now know, big up to everyone in the community, is Eric Garcia from Manchester City. That's crazy. Barca, man, like, they've lost Messi and Griezmann over the summer. I mean, no Coutinho, no Dembele, no Aguero. Still a lot of players missing. And see, Frankie is the one from Ajax. People saying it's a different one, but this one is 17. Luke de Jong, I believe, is the one who played for Newcastle. So yeah, it's a lot different from the days of what we've seen. Ronaldinho, Messi, Samuel Eto'o, them days there, you know. Would Arsenal beat that? Nah. I don't think we'd beat it. We'd still get turned over somehow. They'd keep the ball too well. This is a drunk Barcelona team. It's definitely not the Barca of years gone by, man. Let's have a look at the Bayern Munich team. The levels here, the levels go through the roof. I mean, let me zoom in so you can see this. Their team is ridiculous. You know, Neuer in goal, Upamecano, Sule, Pavard, Kimmich, Goretzka, Lewandowski, Sané, Davis, Muller, and Musiala. That team, for me, is on a different level to that Barcelona team. And I think that's got a... If I'm making a prediction, I'm going for a Bayern Munich victory. I'm not too sure how they're setting up in terms of formation. I would assume it's Upamecano and Sule at centre-back with Pavard right-back, Davis left-back. You're probably looking at Kimmich, Goretzka, and maybe Muller in the 3 with Sané, Musiala, and Lewandowski up front. That team is ridiculous. Kimmich is top 5 midfielders in the world. He's gone through the roof. He really has. By the way, Bayern Munich's bench: Kingsley Coman, Gnabry, Sabitzer, Hernandez, just to name a few. I mean, they'd start in most teams. Sabitzer, a player I would have loved Arsenal to have signed this summer. But understandably, if Bayern Munich are trying to get him, he's not going to come to Arsenal. But, you know, to have players like that on the bench, you know, players that walk into other teams. I can see you already putting in your score predictions. Musiala is a good young prospect, future Mane. I mean, England had an opportunity to get him, but he chose to play for Germany. My God, what a team. It's unbelievable. I know a lot of people have predicted. What I wanted to ask you quickly in the comments, before we start this Champions League, what is your prediction for Champions League winners? Because I know a lot of people are just saying, okay, PSG, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, they'll win it. But will that team connect? Is it difficult for them to go from playing in the French league where the level is a lot lower and then just turning it on in the Champions League? I'm not going to lie. I don't know if there is a much better team than this in the Champions League. I would probably... It depends whether that PSG team clicks or not. You know, if it clicks, they'll be unbelievable. But I feel this Bayern Munich team may still be better than PSG. I mean, you're bringing on Coman and Gnabry off the bench is pretty ridiculous. Messi playing in the Janitors League. Liverpool, a Champions League team. They always do well in Europe. You know what they're about. Bayern will win it. City or Bayern. I just don't see City winning the Champions League with no striker. I really don't. The 4 English teams, PSG don't have the minerals. Poch, can he win trophies? You know, that was always the question about him at Spurs. Official Jazz said, for all the years Barca used to get favours from refs and UEFA, they decline, and Messi's such a joy. Listen, do you know what? Growing up, Barca were a team that I always liked. They always had a Barcelona star, a Brazilian star, you know, a Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Romario, Ronaldo. So I always liked Barca, but when they was cheating against Arsenal, I was like, nah, I'm done with this. This is bare corruption. I'm not on it. And I think they're in a position that their owners have put them in because they shouldn't be in this position. You know, they wasted the Neymar money. Let's be honest. Dembele has not been a success. Coutinho hasn't. They've been trying to sell Coutinho for the last 2 years. Dembele is always injured. They put a release clause in Neymar's contract that they didn't think anybody would reach. And PSG took away a player that they should have never allowed to leave. The Neymar, Messi, Luis Suarez front three, for me, was one of the best we've ever seen in football in the way that they link up. And they haven't recovered. Now they've lost Messi. And then obviously Griezmann. I mean, funnily enough, they buy Griezmann for 100 million. They try and sell Griezmann back to Atletico Madrid so they can free up wages to keep Messi. Atletico Madrid say no, and then Messi ends up leaving. And then at the end of the window, they take Griezmann back on loan with a 40 million pound option to buy. So they sold him for 100. They're going to buy him back for 40. And they may even say no next year. This Barca decline is crazy. It really is. And even when you look at their team tonight, compared to that Bayern Munich team, I mean, Luke de Jong, bro, like, is that, what kind of craziness is that? I didn't actually show you the Barcelona bench. I mean, they've got Coutinho on the bench, Sergio Dest, Lenglet. Not a lot else really in attack. Puig, is it Ricky Pig or Pig? Puig, I don't know how you say his name. But yeah, no Dembele. The business with Griezmann was jokes. I always felt like Griezmann was a bad signing for them. I just never felt like he suited them. Abdi said, Curtis, Zidane to United, Conte to Arsenal. Listen, just get Conte to Arsenal, please. They're now showing you this Bayern Munich team. It's incredible. It's absolutely outrageous. Musiala's on the left, Sané on the right, Goretzka and Muller with Kimmich behind Lewandowski. You look at their bench, man, you know, Sabitzer, Koeman, Gnabry. It's ridiculous. Big up, see, Ollie at the wheel. Good old Ollie, mate. This is why United don't get over the finishing line. I have to admit, for anyone who's seen, this Barcelona Champions League kit is outstanding. That kit is fire. I like that. Yeah, I know, man. It's harsh. I called him Pig. I didn't know. I've destroyed his name there, man. I'm calling the man Pig. It's harsh. Game's about to kick off. Score predictions, people. I'm going 2-1 to Bayern. Let me know. What do you think? I think that Bayern Munich team is too strong. Kingsley Coman. Yeah, we've got our very own Coman at Arsenal. That's for sure. Man United undefeatable, no tactics, no vibes. What did they say? Man United is no tactics, all vibes. Arsenal is no tactics, no vibes. The Barcelona team will just capitulate. They somehow will not capitulate. They somehow look solid. Apparently, they've started the season all right. Memphis Depay doing bits. Game's underway. How are you doing? Big up Mob Squad up. You're well, bro. Let's see how we get on. This will be a big game. Throw-in, to Bayern Munich already. We've only just kicked off. Score predictions. What's going on? 3-0 to Bayern. 4-1. 2-0. Curtis, check Fran's tweet he just put out. I will try and check when I get a chance. What's he saying, Craig? 4-1 to Bayern. 6-2. 4-1. Roland said, as an Arsenal fan, I can't stand Barca. Never loved them. I'm delighted with what is happening. It's harsh. Barca team is woeful. Remember we told we were moving to compete with them. Now I'm having to do watch-alongs of them to just feel a part of the Champions League. You know, it's harsh. 6-1, 2-2, 2-2, said Clive. Big up M. Yo, Curtis, what's good? Everything blessed, bro. I'm going for 2-1 to Bayern. Tom's the same. Navarre said 5-1. 4-1 to Munich, says Craig. Barca on the attack. Ball out wide. Look at Alphonso Davies, man. That guy is quick. And it's a goal kick to Bayern Munich. Sergi Roberto. I can't believe how quick Davies is, by the way. I hope Barca win. When's the content creator results announced? Next month. Start of October, I believe. I'll keep you all updated. Hopefully they show it on YouTube or something, but I'll let you know. Definitely let you know. Like I said, we'll be celebrating if we win, people. Yeah, hit the likes. What we got? About 500 in the chat. Can we hit the likes? No pressure, no target. You know, this is laid back settings, people. When it's non-Arsenal vibes. Jeffrey said, Curtis, I got a new card. I'm trying to update the membership, but I can't. Oh, apologies, bro. I don't know too much about it. I can try and look into it if you want and see what it says. M. Dot said, I voted for you, Curtis. Last minute, you deserve it. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for your support, man. We are competing with them in our minds. Yeah, Arteta probably believes we're even better than Bayern Munich, you know. He's having dreams. Omar predicted 2-1 to Bayern Munich. I know on paper it looks like, they'll hammer Barcelona, but apparently Barca have looked reasonably solid at the start of the season. Curtis, all streams, all vibes. Come on, bro. We're trying, Token Dweeb. We're trying. Simon said, big up C. Gunners will be back. LFC fan. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope so. But how long is it going to take? That's the question. How long is it going to take? 3-0 said La. Evan says 3-1. No pressure, laid back settings. You sound like Edu. Yeah, I don't want to put a target on it. We're just laid back, man. You know what I mean? Not top 10, not top 8. We just want to enjoy ourselves. Edu vibes for real, man. No targets. Content winners, yeah. Starting next month. Need Turkish to give you the Invincibles gold trophy if you win. Hey, man. I think you can buy them trophies online. I know Robbie bought a few trophies as well for his studio background. Anton said, I left my girlfriend because she didn't want to vote for you. Hey, man, nah. Forgive her, man. Forgive her. Bro, show the match. Hey, if only you could, man. If only you could. Barca will struggle without Messi. They don't even look the same team to me without Messi. It don't even make sense. How they allowed him to go, I will never understand. Surely you beg, borrow, do whatever you need to do to make sure you pay his wages. No, Jeff hasn't replied, I reached out. I ain't had a response from him as of yet, unfortunately. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna, man. He came on the member stream, spoke very, very well. Worst ever Arsenal kit. Ooh, SB, big up with the super chat. What's the worst ones? There was a couple bad Puma ones that I didn't like. I'm trying to think. Which ones didn't I really like? Didn't really like the green one. I remember we had a green one. There was a blue one. There was a blue Puma one that I didn't like. You know the one when Welbeck, I think Welbeck scored at Old Trafford and Monreal scored. I don't know if I can find. Yeah, there we go. This one. I thought this one was awful. I'm going to share screen. If you remember this one, this for me was one of the worst. I never went anywhere near it. This one. Thought this kit was terrible. Had the collar on it. Just, what an awful kit that was. It was even the fitting of it and everything. Don't get me wrong, they had a few decent Puma kits, but that one, nah, I didn't like that one. MO7, you like that one? Nah, not for me, man. It was a little bit baggy. I had the collar. I didn't like the stripes. Nah, I was not a fan of that one. Puma had a few good ones. I remember the gold one and the dark blue one, Alexis Sanchez days. They had a couple bangers. But this kit was horrible. I stayed well away from that one. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Puma ones. Big up Evans, Curtis, keep up my best channel on YouTube. I appreciate that. I have that one, my second ever kit. Hey, no disrespect, just for me, it didn't work. It didn't work for me. Here come Barca. Alba whips it in, headed over the bar by Pavard, corner to Barcelona. And a bit of early pressure. They've done all right. They've started okay. I would have given that away if I got it as a gift. Abdi said, Curtis, your thoughts on the Ivan Toney comments? I mean, he's sticking it on Arsenal, you know. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion as a player. Ball whipped in, headed away. And put back out wide. Memphis Depay's made a good start to his Barcelona career. Whips in the cross, headed away again at the near post. Yeah, that kit was horrible, man. I really didn't like that one at all. Kurt, did you see Jeff sitting below Edu at the Norwich game? I don't feel the same about the interview now. I saw that one. The picture, somebody sent me the picture of him sitting there. They obviously get on. Edu said, Curtis, why haven't you called me? I've reserved a place for your son. Edu. Curtis, thoughts on David Dean? Listen, he was fantastic at Arsenal. I know people have a go at him because they say he was involved in the introduction of Stan Kroenke, but he couldn't have foreseen him acting like that. Do you know what I mean? Big up Sammy Invincibles. Free kick to Bayern Munich by Eric. Man like Eric Garcia, you know. Man's just calling himself Eric. Fouls Thomas Muller there. Free kick about 25, 30 yards out to Bayern, right of centre. I'm sure they'll shoot from here. Edu selling the George Foreman grills. Evans wants to come on the show's Arsenal therapy, man. Hey, I might get some people on at some stage. We do it with the member streams, but I might just open it up. We'll do a show maybe sometime. That kit was so bad you don't even remember it. Trust me, some of them Puma kits were wild, man. Who's winning the Champions League? I'll say Bayern or PSG. Maybe one of them. I would say maybe Liverpool. You know, they always seem to find a way. Free kick, Sane, left foot, it's blocked. Although Liverpool have a hard Champions League group. Opinions on Sane, he's declined big time. It's sad to see because at Manchester City, that guy was ferocious. And he's gone Bayern and just doesn't look the same player. I wonder if he regrets leaving. BK said, big up C. Hope you and the chat are good. Yeah, man. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's well in the chat as well. Appreciate the support as always. Gaurav said, we would all be scared if United had Conte with that squad. Exactly. United with a top manager are title challengers, like proper title challengers. But with Ollie in charge, he'll always seem to find a way to mess it up. Gabby Pepe said, sub and like, man, you made my night, Curtis. Hey, we're shameless right now. Anyway, Arsenal fans, man. Some of our biggest joy is the downfall of other teams, man. It's crazy. Jamino, big up, bro. Imagine telling Depay in 2016 after he was washed up United flop. Then half a decade, he'd be replacing the best footballer of all time. The thing is, a lot of people say that. He's another one who didn't get that much of a chance at United. So when people say flop, did he play enough to be considered a flop? Or did he just not get picked enough, you know? But I hear what you're saying, you know, leading the line for Barcelona is an amazing turnaround. Don't blame him who wants to live in Manchester. That's harsh. Will you be watching AJV Usyk? 100%. You know, I'm tempted to even do a watch along for it. Can I get my boxing commentary going, man? I'll have to get a bit more dramatic. Oh, Bayern could be in the penalty area, looking for a penalty, and that's good defending in the end by is that I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name? Arunjau, is it? I've bought him so many times on Football Manager. He's a tank. He does really well there. Gives Lewandowski a little push. But yeah, man, you might see me doing boxing watch along, man. I'm telling you, I love boxing. So I would like to maybe do that. And then obviously I think next month we've got Fury against Wilder. I'll have to get a bit more dramatic with the commentary, you know. Left off for AJ. Start going mad. Curtis, look at Saeed's reaction on the Don Robbie channel. I bet he's going crazy, isn't he? Would you guys tune into a boxing watch along for those of you who are into boxing as well? Sane was doing bits for Germany in the qualifiers. Bonjour. Polymation, big up, bro. Your picture's legendary, man. I've been bigging you up. The Mick Ross one. Curtis, what would you rate Joshua's chances versus Fury and Wilder? I always said that I felt Joshua would do better against Fury than Wilder because of Fury's speed and that punch. Always Memphis Depay. Oh, reverse passing to De Jong. De Jong looks offside as well. He is offside. Yeah, I always felt like he had a better chance against Fury. Now, the way Fury has dealt with Wilder makes people look at Wilder and think he's not as good. So maybe, but we'll see after this one. But yeah, if you want the boxing watch along, I got no problem doing it. Gabby Pepe, Curtis, I remember you were in 17k subs. I thought you were going to get bigger and bigger, and you are doing it. Continue the hard work, big up. I appreciate your support, man. What you saying? Arajo is Araho. Okay, Araho. I'm doing him in and butchering names again. Yeah, doing AJ watch along. That would be spot on. Yeah, why not? It's not too late either, the AJ one. Oh, here come Bayern. Good tackle. Barca look quite solid, you know. Yeah, man. Joe Calzaghe. Was he Welsh? Beast of a boxer, man. Super middleweight, was he, I think? 100% for the boxing watch along. Don't watch boxing with it. Hey, big up Omar. I'm down for the boxing as well. A few of you in there. Nah, not properly. Done a little bit of training before, but not nothing serious. Big up John with a super chat as well about Calzaghe. Throwing to Bayern Munich. Barca have started the better team, to be honest. How I missed the Champions League, man. It feels different. It's just legit, and it's proper. Calzaghe was unbeaten. Jeez. Pat does fitness. Curtis, I can't wait for what is next for your YouTube journey, bro. Onwards and upwards. Hey, man, let's hope, man. Let's hope we continue to progress. They combine with the shot deflected and straight at the goalkeeper, shot by Goretzka. Yeah, man, we have to just keep working and see where it takes us, you know. Do the boxing, says Caps. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Craig Calzaghe was 46-0. Jeez, I didn't know he had that good a record. Fat Joe, is that that's tonight, isn't it? Fat Joe v Jarrell. Do you know, I'm not even that hyped for that one. The Locks v Dipset, I was going wild for that, but Joe against Jarrell, I ain't that hyped for that one. I believe that's tonight, isn't it? About 2 o'clock in the morning. Thanks for the shout out. Glad to do that. Bro, that picture, that might end up on merchandise, you know. I'll have to, might have to cut you a percentage, but listen, that's legendary. Everyone loves that picture. Barca on the attack. Alba whips it in, shot over the bar by Sergi Roberto, left foot volley. I like, that Barcelona kit is fire, by the way. Good play by Alba, whipped it in, bouncing, volley over the bar. Bit of a difficult one. Do a boxing watch along with Laurie. Yeah, Laurie loves his boxing, to be fair. Would you do AJ v Fury? Oh, man. Listen, I would do that. That'd be an unbelievable fight. I'm just looking at merch. I'm just looking at ideas, man, of how to get the merch going. Like I said, I want to get a logo made. I don't think this logo with my face on it that you can see in the corner, I don't think that's ideal. Probably do one with just the name or whatever. So we'll just get some design sorted. It'll be coming soon. I watch a bit of F1, but I never really watched the whole race. I got to be honest, man. The legend himself, Polymation, that was a thing of art. Listen, it's legendary, man. Everyone loves it. Sheridan, in your lifetime, have you seen the Camp Nou this empty? Are they making it this empty? Can they not sell all their tickets? Or is it just they've had enough? Messi's left and they're not interested. Do a competition to design a logo. That would be decent, actually. We could do that. Your face with trust the process. Nah. Trust the process can't be on the merch. Not with my face on it anyway. Maybe Arteta. Watch or play cricket. Used to play a bit of cricket, opening batsman. Sometimes watch cricket. Not test cricket, though. Maybe 2020, the short game. Bayern not keeping the ball that well, although it's a handball for Alphonso Davies. Free kick to Barca in their own half. Never been to Switzerland, you know. Never been to Switzerland, Jens. Large man like Polly, I'm telling you, man, he's a beast. Legend. Did you know what? I don't really watch UFC, you know. The times I have watched it, it is good, but no, I haven't. The logo you have, but in silhouette would work. Maybe we'll look at that. Bayern are not keeping the ball well at all. Barca. I tell you what, I like this. Pedri, man, he's a baller. Ball over the top. Just as I say that, Alba gives it away. United did an Arsenal. Yeah, it's nice to see someone else messing up for once, not us. Big up, I am King. Tough question, Steve. What would your ultimate 11 be of all time? Buffon is my favourite goalkeeper ever. Right back. I love Cafu. I love Cafu at right back. Used to like Lilian Thuram as well. Left back would probably be... I love Roberto Carlos. I don't think defensively he's as good as Ashley Cole or Maldini, but I just love Roberto Carlos. Centre back would probably be... Centre back's a tricky one, man. Like, you could even move Maldini centre back. I always used to like Nesta, and I love Rio Ferdinand because Rio Ferdinand is just a centre back that didn't have to slide on the floor. He was unique to me. Midfield, Zidane. It's almost impossible to pick, man. There's so many players. I'd have to get Ronaldinho in there. I'd have to get Ronaldo up front. Henry. Oh, man. You're doing me. I'd have to really think about it, to be honest. Messi would have to be in there. It would take me a while to pick that 11. I got to be honest. We'll come back to it. Ball whipped in, headed away. Comes out to Sané. Left foot shot. Good save, Ter Stegen. Good save at his near post. Tried to put it in the top corner. Good strike there. How long did you wait for your season ticket? I just got on the waiting list. Advice needed on how to get one. Do you know what? I'm hearing a lot of people this season who've only been on the waiting list for a short time getting season tickets because people are giving them up. I've heard people a year or two. Oh, ball whipped in by Frankie de Jong and Upamecano clears. Some people after 2 years are getting a season ticket. Is Foden better than ESR? Yeah, he is. He is. I got to be honest. He is, man. Wasim said your hard work and dedication is thumbs up. Hope the award comes through. I did vote. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Big up, Mark Hooker. Hope you're well, bro. Thanks for supporting again. Good shout, you and Laurie on the boxing. Yeah, why not? I need to get a bit dramatic for the boxing. You know what I mean? The way they commentate's a little bit different. It's a bit more hyped. Here come Bayern Munich. Chance. Oh, he tries to play the reverse ball there. Musiala into Lewandowski. Oh, great feet, Lewandowski. Keeps it going. Flicked away. Combined, keep it going is Kimmich. I think they picked the wrong ball there. Oh, ball crossed in straight at Ter Stegen. LG said, Curtis, I'm disappointed. This isn't the Peterborough Sports versus Tamworth match. Do you know, I actually played for Tamworth when I was younger. And I had a good time there. Yeah, the announcement's early next month. So I will let you know, definitely. Anton said, I'm number, 10,000, 103,000. Eh? That's crazy. Come on. Surely not. Wade said, a few brown envelopes will get you that award, Curtis. Start doing a Ralph Sanelli on these, man, you know. MO7, you got good energy, Big C, don't worry. Yeah, man, let's hope we can make it work, you know. Barcelona on the ball. And they give it away there, actually. I'm buying... Nick said, we are Tamworth, super Tamworth. All the best, Big C. Hope our votes help you win. Let's hope so, man. I'll keep you updated. What European countries have you been to? Amsterdam, well, obviously Holland, Ireland, Wales. We've been to a few, to be fair. Spain, Greece, Cyprus. Where else have we been in Europe? I think that's about it. I think France. I got all the connects, Kurt. All brown envelopes over here in Mexico. Hey, Lionel, hook me up, man. Hook me up, bro. K Arman TV, I appreciate your super chat. If Arsenal got relegated, what's your opinion and what would you do? Big if. First of all, I'd be having meltdowns if we got relegated. And man, you don't even bear thinking about. All the enthusiasm to watch them would probably be gone. And I know that makes me sound a bit like a glory supporter, but could I really watch Arsenal in the Championship? I don't know if I could. The slander that I'd be getting off fans would be ridiculous. Amir said, big up Curtis, I voted for you. Hope you win the award. Fully deserved. Reports say Arteta is still in tears and needs to see an optometrist to check his weakened eyesight due to excessive crying. Hey, man, appreciate the support. And hey, don't let Arteta hear you say that. He'll say you what did he say? You're throwing hate on him or something? Oh, dear. Mikel the Cone Man, Atlanta are beating Villarreal. Very good team, Atlanta, man. Gasperini done a good job there. Here come Bayern Munich. Chance here, 2-on-1 situation. Oh, the wrong ball again. Goretzka should have laid it out wide to Davis there. Nah, we're chilling. Arteka's, come on, troops. Man like Arteka's, you know. What are you drinking? Nah, chilling, man. Just on the fruit juice. Yeah, I've been to Dominica. I went there for a month a few years ago. I was staying in Rosa. And yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I got, on my mum's side of the family, they're from there. Lovely island, man. Nature island. Although you can't fly direct there, which gets a bit sticky when you go on them Liat flights, man. Basically like a bus on a plane, man. Bumpy planes. Far techers, you know. Rion said, Curtis, who do you think was the most underrated player at Arsenal? Underrated? Maybe, let me think. Underrated. It's tough, because Ashley Cole, I don't think he gets talked about enough. Naturally, he went to Chelsea. Santi Cazorla, although Cazorla gets a lot of props, so maybe not him in terms of underrated. Bayern ball over the top. Goes straight through to the goalkeeper. Yeah, Rosicky was a beast as well. I think when you leave the club in difficult circumstances, like Adebayor and people like that, people won't give you no ratings, Rosicky was very good. Diaby as well. Lucas Perez, it didn't work out for him at all. Gilberto's a good shout. He was a beast. He was an absolute beast. The invisible wall. I was in Woodford Hill, the village. I had to go Antigua first. Yeah, I went Antigua as well. British Airways, Antigua, then Liat. I believe they're building international airport now, so make it easier. Man, like Lord Bentley, he had his moments, didn't he, Bentner? Song was very good. Went to Barca, he wasn't probably ready for it. Carnu, yeah, very good as well. Wiltord, Kajoni, you think, yeah? Walcott. Haleb was a baller, very good player. Ozil not doing well in the Turkish league. Would Arsenal accept him back? No chance. Took us years to get rid of him. R.I.P. Antonio Reyes. He was a top player, man. Sweet left foot. Sweet left foot. Samir Nasri, don't tell Robbie. Robbie on all that Samir Nasri business. Nasri was an absolute baller. Let's be honest. He was a baller. I was really disappointed when we lost him. Free kick to Barca in their own half. Goretzka. Late challenge on Sergio Busquets. For Marlin weren't bad, but after he went to Barca, he was nowhere. Yeah, I think he plays... I'm sure he was playing in like Japan or something. 1-0 to Juventus. Big up Mikel the Cone, man, with the goal updates, man. Fly granite, fly better. I'm telling you. Who do you think is the best manager of all time? I would say, it pains me to say it, but probably Ferguson. Probably Ferguson. To create that many teams Um, yeah, I think Ferguson. I suppose the only thing. Oh, Bayern Munich could be in. Great chance here for Bayern. What a block! What a block! Chance still there. They still could score this. They're appealing for a penalty. The ball's bouncing around the area, and Barca clear it. Yeah, I would say. I would probably say Fergie. Pains me to say it. He did it for so long, and that's why I find it difficult not to say him. Pep had unlimited cash. Yeah, it was an unbelievable block. Some people saying Ancelotti. I think Fergie was better. He always managed to rebuild his team. Brian Clough, yeah, Cloughie, achieved great things at Nottingham Forest, back-to-back European Cups. Paisley or Shankly, obviously for me, the only reason I don't name them guys because, I didn't see the managers before my time. I know they had great success at Liverpool. Ancelotti, definitely a beast. Eddie Howe. Mourinho's up there. The thing that will always tarnish Mourinho is the style of football towards the latter stage of his career, Free kick to Barcelona. Depay whips it in header. Oh, that Araujo heads it over. He looks a player, man. Barca looking organised, man. They look good. Got to be Fergie. Man won European trophies with Aberdeen. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, my dad tells me the same thing, man. Ferguson, I believe he was a few games away from being sacked. I think they beat Forest, I think, in the FA Cup. Gorav, big up Curtis, just here to hit the like. Viva Young Boy. Dear. Voodoo Chili said, Curtis, who are the ex-legends in the media who never criticised the club, mate? There's a few of them, isn't there, at Arsenal, who don't criticise the club, unfortunately. There's quite a few. You can't miss those. What a chance. We'll allow you with Araujo. Araujo, is that it? Am I saying it right now? We fans want Conte. Of course we do, 100%. If Messi was in this Barca team, they could be doing bits still, man. They look quite well organised. They just haven't got that magic, that Messi was. There's Leroy Sané just doesn't look the same player. Really doesn't. Shouldn't have left City. Should not have left. Bayern ball over the top. But they win the ball back. There's Kimmich. Driving run, reverse ball. Ball out wide to Leroy Sané up against Sergi Roberto. I thought he was going to run at him. Ball over the top. Oh, good dummy. Great defending from Barca there. Big up Big C. Remember Howard Wilkinson, the last English manager to win the Prem. Leeds United, man. I know my football. Kevin Campbell is Arteta's lawyer. Yeah, very good lawyer. ACL injury, finished Sané not leaving City. You think that's done him, not the same player. Antonio Conte is the best manager in the world. Araujo, I'm sure I'm pretty much there. You know what I'm saying. Rion said Curtis thinks Arteta can turn it around like Alex did at United. Nah, not me, bro. Don't throw that slander on me. Oh, Memphis Depay crossing position. Good ball in. Upamecano clears it. Comes out to Busquets, edge of the box. Barca keep the ball. Bayern, I don't know, they don't look quite as good, I got to be honest. Although they haven't looked bad, but they're not keeping the ball as well. Maybe they miss like Thiago, although they're on the counter-attack now. Leroy Sané on his left foot. He's got players over here. Slows it down. Oh, ball whipped in. Comes to Sané. Kimmich, what a block. Araujo again with the block. He's offside, though. Big up Alfred with the super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Best for me was Wenger. Ferguson was good, but he could buy whoever he wanted. Wenger was doing miracles with kids while selling the best player every year. I think Wenger tarnished himself in that last 5-6 years. Yeah, he won FA Cups, but people have to remember Ferguson won the title with Chris Smalling and Phil Jones at centre-back and then retired. He left at the top of the game. where Wenger was pushed out the door, But yeah, big up Alfred, man. Bayern pressing relentlessly. They definitely work hard. 31 minutes gone. Big up Static. Hey, Curtis, big up, bro. I predicted 2-1 to Bayern, but I have to admit, I think, well, Bayern look dangerous as well. I can't quite say that Barca are the better team. Again, looking at Upamecano, a player that we tried desperately hard to sign in Unai Emery's, at the end of Emery's first season, but couldn't get him. Sports Genius said, Big C, I like Ramsdale better than Leno. Time will tell. At the moment, I would give him a chance just purely because he's fully committed to the club. Leno's looking at moves, so but time will tell whether he's better, Wasn't tested against Norwich. Wenger's biggest stain was Van Persie, and the worst thing about that whole thing was Ferguson rang him personally to sign his best player. At that point, it's like when, like man was saying before, me and Turkish, it's like when Jay-Z brought out Nas. I was always a Nas fan over Jay-Z. But when Jay-Z signs Nas to his record label and brings him out, it's like, listen, yeah, you might have won the battle, but you've lost the war. And that's what I kind of felt like with Wenger. You won battles against Ferguson, but you lost the war because this guy took our best player and won the title with it. And he won the Golden Boot, which was so disappointing. Roland, are you into bikes or cars? I'm more cars, bro. I don't deal with bikes too much. They're too dangerous, man. Mohammed, thank you for the super chat. How good was Falcao? Seems forgotten. Mate, was it Monaco and Porto days? Unbelievable. Again, injuries stopped him. Came to the Prem after he'd been injured. Wasn't the same player. Oh, bro, I've been elbowed in the face. Yeah, and I've elbowed people. Never on purpose, though. Goal to Bayern Munich. Thomas Muller has scored. I think the shot was deflected there. And Thomas Muller gives Bayern Munich the lead. A little bit against the run of play there. It was just a shot. It didn't look like it was going in. Ter Stegen gets sent the wrong way. And it is 1-0 to Bayern Munich. And Barcelona will be disappointed. I'm pretty sure there was a big deflection there. Massive deflection. It's probably an own goal. I don't know if it's on target. Muller shoots. It hits the number 24, Eric Garcia. Ter Stegen can't move. I mean, the shot is not even that good. Deflection. Eric Garcia goes in the other way. Keeper is stuck. And Muller gives Bayern Munich the lead. Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller is a great player who doesn't age. He's very, what should I say with Muller? He's very unglamorous. He's not a guy that, I don't think I've ever gone on YouTube and typed in Thomas Muller's best bits, but he's just very efficient. Here come Bayern again. Oh, good turn by Sané. Oh, and they're appealing for a penalty. Referee says no. That Araujo there, he is so strong. But Sané checked back onto his left foot. But yeah, Muller is I feel like he's one of them players you'd love to coach him. He understands the game very well, gets in great positions, scores vital goals, and seems to have been around for years as well. Muller time, as Wade says. Curtis, you're about to be what your hat says, icon. Hey, let's hope so, man. It takes a long time to be considered one. But hey, big up, appreciate your support. I get the hats usually flannels, usually from flannels. Muller, he knows how to do it. He does. And Bayern's starting to get a grip now. They're on the attack again. To be honest, imagine playing right back against Bayern Munich, and you've got Leroy Sané running at you, and then you've got Alphonso Davies on the overlap, although that's a poor pass there by Kimmich. Sergi Roberto could have a long night ahead of him. Was that a foul? I mean, he has blocked him. It's a little bit clumsy. That is probably not quite enough to get a penalty, but it is a bit of a foul. It's one of them that sometimes you would get a free kick for. BX Gunner said, I'm glad he slowed down on those World Cup goals. Can't see him amongst the top goal scorers. Yeah, Sean said, efficient is the perfect way to describe him, 100%. Thomas Muller doesn't have YouTube compilations. It's harsh, but you feel like it's true, His compilations will probably be, just goals, but he's just very, even when he scores, he's just like, there's no celebration. It's very unglamorous. George Best says Biggie or Pop. For me, I was a Tupac fan. I respect Biggie. I love Biggie's music, but I preferred Tupac. Muller reminds me of Lundberg in 2002. Tayab Khan, said, Curtis, do you think George Graham is underappreciated by Arsenal fans and not respect? I think the fact he went to Tottenham and stuff tarnished him, so they don't view him in that same way. Marcus Arsenal, big up Curtis Opal is good. Just getting off my new job, feeling blessed. Hey, man, well done on your new job. And listen, make the most of it. Onwards and upwards, you know. No idea how Eric Garcia got a move back to Barca. Was poor every game I saw him for City. I think it's just because he was young, Spanish, and a free transfer. You know, I don't see how he got the move either, to be honest. Loz Incredible, big up Curtis, supporting you from Washington, D.C., the capital. Appreciate your support, Loz. Make sure you hit a like, people, and subscribe if you haven't already. You know the drill, people. Muller's footballing IQ is elite, 100%. He understands the game, the positioning so well. EL said from Japan at 4 o'clock. Crazy times. What would you do if Arteta somehow won the league? Listen, I'll be the first to congratulate him and celebrate. You know, I don't mind eating humble pie and saying I was wrong. Here come Barca on the attack. De Jong out wide. Alba whips it in. Oh, over the head of Frankie De Jong. Just not quite connecting Barca. You know, they're lacking that Messi magic. And Griezmann, of course. To lose Griezmann and Messi in the same transfer window is a disaster. I have to admit, that Barcelona kit is very, very nice. I believe it's their Champions League kit. They don't use it in the league. Barcelona's glory days in the Champions League are done for now. Yeah, I agree. I don't see them winning the Champions League for a while. Not with this team. They need to spend big, big money. You'd put Arteta on the back of your jersey now. I wouldn't get that carried away. I'd do it for banter if he won the league. I wouldn't wear it out in the street, though. Chris, what do you think the score would be if we played Bayern today? I mean, what was it? 10-2 over 2 legs when we had a pretty decent team, you know, and a decent manager. I don't know what it would be now. Could be 14-2, you know. What is the worst run club, Arsenal or Barca? Probably Barca. You know, you can't lose Messi on a free transfer, man. That's unbelievable. And they're in ridiculous amounts of debt as well. But I suppose at least they've had a lot of success, you know. Curtis, did you go to Palace v Arsenal game in 2017? We got beat 3-0. Game was toxic. Was that the game when they were saying you're not fit to wear the shirt, I think? I wasn't at that game. Trigueros 1-1 Villarreal Atalanta. Big up Mikel the Coman. Here come Barca. Memphis Depay. Oh, he does well. Good tackle, Alphonso Davies. That guy is so quick. He's literally just tackled him and then just ran around him. Why is he so quick? Here's Lewandowski. Bayern starting to string it together now. Ball out wide. They're looking good now. Here's Kimmich. Yeah, they're looking a lot better. Calm down. We're not even getting two. Where do you sit at the Emirates? I got my ticket for the North Bank. I sit in the North Bank near the corner flag on the side where our manager is. The only reason number one, the North Bank is I think is vibrant, and Arsenal tend to shoot towards the North Bank in the second half. And I always think, you know, you get more dramatic moments in the second half of games. So, yeah, that's kind of why I went for the North Bank. It's crazy. I mean, like I was saying earlier, are they not allowed to sell all their tickets, or is this genuinely a choice of the fans to not go and watch? I mean, Bayern Munich against Barcelona at the Nou Camp, and there are thousands of empty seats there. PK volleys up and clears away. Memphis Depay, poor touch there, throw into Bayern. Some of these questions, like, what would you do if Arteta won the league? Are you joking? Well, you never know. He might win the championship, you know? Oh, dear. Press conference settings. Where is Jeff when you need him? I'm telling you. I'm not sure I think the away goal, I'm sure they said next year they're going to get rid of that. I think this could be the last year. Good play there by Depay. Finds Frankie de Jong. He's got Jordi Alba on the overlap. Approaches the penalty area. Whips it in. Oh, they're appealing for handball. No. Neuer collects it. And not quite happening for Barca. They're getting into good positions, but not managing to put any chances. I don't think Neuer's had a save to make. Said's reaction is gold. I'm going to check that out, definitely. Best team in the world currently has got to be Bayern or PSG or, I mean, Chelsea are the champions of Europe, so it's hard not to say them with Lukaku. Depay looks fit and strong. He does, just as he got the players around him to thrive, you know. I think it's the year after, people are saying, for the away goal. The thing is, they brought that in to encourage teams to go away from home and score goals. So I hope it doesn't ruin away games and teams just kind of go away from home to defend now. Mayank said they have a limit of 40,000, but only 30,000 odd people wanted tickets. Okay. Yeah, I thought there had to be a limit, man. The new camp wouldn't be that empty. Puyol is one of the best centre-backs in his prime. He was a monster. Absolute monster. Varun said it's a case of ruling only 40,000 fans allowed. It's crazy. But listen, this COVID times, I'm sure they're happy to even have 40,000 there instead of playing in an empty stadium. Tony Montana, every day I'm waffling. Hey, it's out here, man. Mick Ross, I'm telling you, we can't get away from it. Do you drink protein shakes? Sometimes, you know, when I'm really in the zone for the gym. But I don't know. I'm more on this natural thing now, so I try and just get protein out of food and stuff, you know. But nah, sometimes. COVID restrictions in Barca at the moment. Yeah, I see that now. Is Neuer the goalkeeper, given how he's changed the game? He's up there. Like I said, I'm a Buffon fan, to be honest. But yeah, he's definitely up there. Lingard set up the young boys winner. Great assist. Danny said, my G, what's happening? Oh, Paul is well. I'm good, bro. Is Musiala. Oh, he's doing a madness there. Appeals for a free kick, but the ref says he won the ball. What's your favourite away ground you visited? What's the favourite away ground? In England, I like Newcastle. I just like the vibe up there, although the actual seats where you sit as an away fan, you're up in the sky, man. It's not very nice. Palace is a great atmosphere. Anfield felt historic as well, you know, a lot of history there. I like those grounds, really. And of course, Highbury. But, you know, that was a home ground, so a little bit different. God, a big up, Curtis. Hope you're well. I'm good, bro. Thank you for tuning in, as always. I mean, I never went to Upton Park, you know. I've been to the new ground, which isn't great with the running track around it. You're so far away from the pitch. But no, I never got to go to Upton Park, man. Bro, just checked out flannels. The caps are expensive. Yeah, they don't come cheap, unfortunately, man. Big up Alfred. Big up Alfred. Legendary, man. Always supporting the channel. Are you worried about the future of football? It feels like the players are robots now. Gone are the days we saw Ronaldinho, Robinho, etc. Flair players. It's almost being coached out of them. It's half time here, by the way. But I said this before on a few weeks ago. I said, you just don't see those mavericks anymore, really, who get the ball. They dribble past people. They try and nutmeg people. You know, my son at the moment, he watches a lot of Ronaldinho YouTube clips, and I'm like, I've never seen a footballer like that. You know, the freedom he played with. Would coaches allow you to play like that nowadays? They want you to, you know, control, pass, move. They don't want players that run around like that and try and twist people up, you know? So, yeah, you make a great point, Alfred, man. Did you ever go Butlins? Many times, my friend. They were legendary holidays at Butlins, man. Skegness settings, you know. Scariest away ground in the league to go where it can kick off. Do you know what? I've never felt anything like that, to be honest. Maybe it was different years and years ago. But I've never really felt it. Never felt it. I've always felt like there's a bit of tension between Arsenal and Chelsea. Do you know what? I went Arsenal Tottenham a few years ago at Wembley. When Aubameyang missed the penalty in towards the end of the game and kicked off outside the ground at Wembley. I wasn't involved in it, but you know, as I came out, I could see down the steps it was all kicking off. But yeah, I've never really. I don't know if that really goes on anymore too much. Maybe it does behind closed doors, but yeah, never really, never really seen that. Fat Frank, the PE teacher, said exactly, Curtis. This is the same with Arteta and Pepe. He never gives Pepe freedom. I just don't. I don't think you see those. You know, I've seen it. I've been to a lot of these training sessions. My son's in an academy right now, and it's pass, move, pass, move. You know, do we see enough of those players play with that freedom that we used to see? You know, Great Yarmouth. Nah, never been Yarmouth. You know, don't think I've ever been Great Yarmouth. To be fair, Ronaldinho, just wow. I've always said. Growing up, my favourite player was R9 Ronaldo because he was a striker and he wowed me as a striker. I loved him. I loved Thierry Henry because of the Arsenal thing. But I think Ronaldinho is the most naturally gifted footballer we've ever seen. The things he did with a football on a pitch, I've never seen anyone do. He's the most entertaining, the most enjoyable. He wasn't at his peak as long as your Messi's and your Cristiano Ronaldo's. You know, Ronaldinho was a party animal as well. But what he was doing at Barcelona, I don't think we'll ever see anything like it. He was just the epitome of entertainment and skill, you know. 3-0 to Juventus, doing well. Malmo, they should win that. Green Street or Football Factory? The only thing with Green Street, some of the accents are a little bit off. I like Green Street, the story of it, but I think Football Factory is a little bit more like, do you know what I mean? And I think Danny Dyer's in it as well, isn't he? So I think Green Street is a good movie. It's a little bit far fetched. Where I felt Football Factory was a little bit more, you know, a little bit closer to what the reality probably was. But both good films. I watched both of them. Ronaldinho playing under Arteta. Oh my days, he'd drop him. He'd play him at left back. Ronaldinho is the GOAT. If he had the longevity, it wouldn't even be a question. I think it wouldn't. He's done things I've never seen. Seen him playing with that crossbar. Yeah, people used to say that was fake. If you weren't a striker, would you say Ronaldinho was better than R9? Listen, that is an open debate anyway. I got to be honest. That guy's won the Champions League, the Spanish League, the World Cup. You know, R9 never won the Champions League, unfortunately, at Real Madrid or Barca. So, you know, it's crazy. Rion said it, Curtis. Imagine if your son played for Spurs and it's Spurs v Arsenal Champions League final. If he scores for Spurs, who would you support? Oh, it'd be the worst situation you could be in. Yeah, all right, I'm happy for him to score but lose the game. Yeah, score a hat trick but lose 4-3. Yeah, it's harsh, but that's probably the only way we can find some balance. Dino is my GOAT. He's close to being my GOAT. I've got to be honest. As much as I say R9, I don't think anybody is more enjoyable to watch than Ronaldinho. But Curtis, it's the parties. Yeah, that's what Kev would say, you know. If Aubameyang scores that penalty, Arsenal get top four, meaning Emery would have got Champions League. He'd still be in charge. And listen, it's hard to just pinpoint that penalty. You know, what about Granit Xhaka giving away a penalty against Brighton at home? You know, there are a lot of moments, but I hear what you're saying, because if we'd have made Champions League, I think we would have got, you know, your Zahas. We would have got Fabinho. Apparently, he wanted Fabinho and players like that. So who knows where we would have been right now, you know? Curtis, first manager to get sacked. I think it will be the first manager to get sacked. Maybe, I mean, I'd love. Well, I shouldn't say it, but because if it is Arteta, it means we've probably got to be struggling. So, who will be the first manager? It's a tricky one. That I would probably say Steve Bruce. I would say Steve Bruce. I think there's a lot of tension there between Bruce and that owner. I don't think he'll put up with him for much longer. Buenos Aires Gouda said Arteta. I think we're dreaming. I think they'll stick with him for at least a few months. Ollie, depends if Ollie struggles in the Prem. Then maybe they would get rid of him. Who are we saying? Steve Bruce, O'Malley, Arteta. I mean, Chris Hughton's at Forest, isn't he, in the Championship? Watford manager. I think they've started all right, though, haven't they? Watford or Arteta, Bruce over Daniel Farr. Do you know what? I feel like Norwich don't even mind if they finish bottom of the league, Mike Howard said, big up Curtis, them Joga Benito days. I remember that Brazil 06 team lost a shirt with Cafu at the back. Them shirts there were legendary, man. Arteta, hopefully, yeah. It's more hope than expectation. Loving the community, said Roland. Well done, Curtis. This channel gives me joy for days. Hey, come on, people. Come on. Energy. Good energy, man. Positive energy, We're a solid community here. Shotters or Forward World Cup. Listen, I love Shotters, man. That's my film. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Neil Warnock. Is he struggling? He's at Middlesbrough, isn't he? Zlatan is injured for the Liverpool game. Do you reckon it's the M for him now? How long is he out for? It's hard to write off Zlatan, isn't it? He always seems to find a way. Remember when he did his knee at United, people said, that's it, he's done, and he still found a way to return. I think he's nearly 40, and he's still playing. Game's all right, Akeem, bro. Barca just haven't got the firepower. Doesn't look, without Messi, no Griezmann, Dembele's not even on the bench, Coutinho's on the bench. Maybe if they had a front three and Aguero's injured, maybe if they had like Aguero with Depay just behind him in the 10, Coutinho on the left, Dembele on the right, maybe we could talk, but they got Luke de Jong up front, fam. The man used to play for Newcastle. I don't know what's going off with Barcelona, man. I still have my Santi kit from when I was a kid. He was my idol. What a player, man. Probably the most two-footed player I've ever seen at Arsenal. Man used to take free kicks with left foot or right foot. All positive vibes here, said Lionel. Come on, man. That's what it's all about, people. Want a strong community here, man. Hey, Craig, Craig, when I just saw the first sentence there, I was like, yo, what? He's been sacked? In his dreams. Come on. We'll be having a party if that happens. Oh, this for me is that question. This is like the Messi Ronaldo question. I don't like that question. Because I love both of them, De Niro in Goodfellas is just one of my favorites, one of the best. Heat as well. That film is incredible. Obviously, both of them are in that. But then Pacino, Scarface and Carlito's Way, man. Like, no. I don't know. I really don't know. I think De Niro showed a great versatility in like Meet the Parents and stuff. Being in a comedy film, I never thought De Niro could perform in that kind of film. I struggle to answer that one. I really do. I love both of them. Oh man, I don't know. I would have to really think. Anton said positive vibes just because we are not in this competition. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. What's your say on a World Cup every 2 years? Listen, for me, the only way you can do a World Cup every 2 years, in my opinion, you've got to scrap another competition. I understand the thought process behind it. If you can have a Champions League every year, why should you wait 4 years for a World Cup? The problem you've got is so many competitions that the players never get a proper rest. So you'd be going World Cup Euros. You got Copa Americas as well. And that's the problem. I almost think to have a World Cup every 2 years, you've got to change how often you have the Euros. So I don't know. I don't think it will happen personally, but they'll try because there's money involved in it, you know. Mikel the Cone, man, big up. Man's got all the scores up. Chelsea 0-0, Bayern 1-0, Juve 3-0, Villarreal at Atlanta 1-all. Lille against, who is that they're playing? Forgive me, people. Lille against, I'm looking at that thinking Wolfsburg, but then surely Wolfsburg are not in the Champions League. Who are they playing? Oh, it is Wolfsburg. Jeez, I didn't know Wolfsburg were back in the Champions League. I thought they were relegation strugglers, man. Poch or Mourinho? Come on, Jose's a legend of football, no matter what people say about his recent years. Poch hasn't even done 1/10 of what Mourinho's done. Mourinho's one of the best managers of all time. If you look at the CV, I know towards the end people said that the management was a little bit negative. I think he's a legend of football. Robert said this channel is the best. Big C, love the analysis, no swearing. The community seemed pleasant and funny. Big up to everyone here, man. Loving it. Hey, come on, that's what we're about, man. Entertainment as well as, you know, facts and you know, have fun, people. That's what it's about. Jose's box office, 100%, man. Where he's got so much personality, hasn't he? Let's have a look. The Premier League misses Jose's box office, 100%. Kahn or Neuer? I think Neuer's gone one step ahead of Kahn now. So good as a sweeper keeper. You know, just looks massive in the goal. I'll go for Neuer. Pep or Mourinho? I would say that Pep is a better coach. But I think Jose has had a better career than him because to me, Pep's only won the Champions League with prime Messi. He's been Bayern, hasn't won it. He's been City, hasn't won it. Spent nearly $1 billion. I still think Pep is behind Mourinho if you look at the whole career. Mourinho won the Champions League at Porto. He goes to Chelsea and turns them around into a dominant force in England. He goes to Inter Milan and wins the treble, wins the Champions League. Unbelievable. And then Real Madrid and wrestles the title off one of the greatest Barcelona teams of all times. 100 points, 100 goals. Goes to United. People will never give him the respect he deserves at United, you know. He's the most successful Man United manager since Ferguson left. Won the Europa League, won the League Cup, finished second, but fell out with people. Tottenham, he didn't do well, you know, and now he's at Roma. So for me, I put Mourinho ahead of Pep. Not right now. Right now, you would take Pep over Mourinho, but overall, I think Mourinho's ahead of Pep. Nathan said, entertainment, facts, and friendship. Curtis Shaw TV. That's it, man. That's the slogan, people. Big C, you miss Saeed in the chat. Is he in here? Surely not. Surely he's turned his computer off for tonight, man. I don't think he should show his face. Oh no, you're just saying in general. Oh no, people saying he was in the chat, but no, I never seen his comment, man. He needs to hibernate for a day or two, man. Get over it. Pep's clear. The CV might say otherwise, though. I hear what you're saying, but his CV's better. I think Alisson's better than Ederson. What I would look for as a goalkeeper first, for me, being great on the ball is secondary. I think Alisson is a better goalkeeper. Ederson is better on the ball. That would be how I would say it anyway, you know. Calm was mental. He was, but I think Neuer's just overtaken him. Aubameyang or Adebayor? I'd say Aubameyang. Aubameyang carried us for 2.5 years, man. You know, Adebayor was part of a great team. He was being fed by Fabregas, you know, and Nasri and that. Imagine Aubameyang with Fabregas. This man's getting his service from Willian and Granit Xhaka and El Neni, you know. Zach said, I don't know how Curtis manages to control his language on this channel with what Arsenal put us bro. It's hard. They test our patience, man, a lot. You know, they really test our patience. David Kavanagh, hope you're well, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Said Bronx Tale, Goodfellas Part 1 and 2. Goodfellas and Donnie Brasco. Yo, man. You can't beat the old gangster film. I used to have all of them on DVD. But obviously nowadays, DVDs are a little bit dated. I got rid of most of them and just, you know, I've got them on the computer or whatever. So, but yeah, I love all them gangster films, man. Love them. Probably my favorite kind of movies, to be honest. We're about to kick off the second half, people. Barcelona kick us off. Can they get back into this game and try and at least get a point? MDMA said, never forget Lacquer, you prick. I don't know. That was, man, the frustration that came over me at the time. I don't know where that came from, but it felt justified, you know. Curtis Shaw, Yaya Sonogo. Listen, mate, that postman ain't got nothing on me. Add Casino to that list, yeah. Another quality movie. There's loads, isn't there? Carlito's Way, Scarface, American Gangster, Shotters, Rude Boy. Listen, could go on for days, man. I'm just about to get back into the new series of Money Heist on Netflix. A Bronx Tale, great film. Suarez or Aguero? I would say Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. I think he's gone to levels that Aguero hasn't gone to. I got to be honest. He's won the Champions League. You know, Aguero hasn't done that. I would go for Suarez. Paid in full, yo. Come on, man. Harlem, Cam, and all them. I love that film. Nasri or Ramsey? I think Nasri was better than him. Gotta be honest. I think Nasri was better than him. Belly, yep, of course, man. Come on, I've seen all them films. Blow, good film as well. Soul Plane, Rion. Come on, man. Come on, give me some credit. I'm about the coochie, you know, as if I couldn't avoid. Kevin Hart, Method Man. Come on, bro. Of course, I watched that film hundreds of times. Taxi Driver, I like that film as well. That's young De Niro, innit? First car, Renault Megane was my first car. Renault Megane settings, bro. Baby boy, come on, man. Of course, I watched that. Tyrese, Snoop, big film. City of God, loved that film. Lil Z, Brazilian in the favelas. Jeez, I think it's ain't that it's subtitles, not even in English, is it? Boys in the Hood, banging. Kevin Hart or Chris Rock? Chris Rock. I'm not actually as big a fan of Kevin Hart as a lot of people are. I think sometimes he's a bit over the top. I do like him. He's funny, but he's not as good as Chris Rock. I prefer Chris Tucker probably to both of them. Training Day. Oh, man. Come on. We're going down a different route here, mate. When you start talking about Denzel, you know, it's different. Different. Terminator. Yeah, the Terminators were banging, man. Ja Rule v. Joe. It's interesting. Ja Rule's got way more hits than Joe. Joe's got some big street records. I'm not staying up for it. I don't. It doesn't feel like it's worth staying up till 4:00 in the morning when it finishes. Locks v. Dipset. I stayed up all night for that. I find it hard to see past Ja Rule. I think he's got too many hits for Joe, but you never know. Maybe Joe pulls out the street records, you know. Eddie Murphy, oh, that's tough. For stand-up, I love Chris Tucker, but Eddie, man, Eddie was the one that I grew up on. I watched all his films, Beverly Hills Cop, Trading Places, Coming to America, you know, Raw, Delirious for the stand-ups. I got to go Eddie, man, and I love it. I love Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's one of my favorites, you know, in Friday, in Rush Hour. He's unbelievable, but Eddie's up there, man. But I kind of feel like Chris Tucker's almost more naturally funnier than Eddie Murphy. So you lot to take it. Oh, shot, Barca. Oh, goes out for a corner. Busquets with a shot, left foot is deflected wide. Eddie. Metro. Yeah, I remember that film. I remember that. Top 3 youngsters in the Premier League. I would go Greenwood, Foden probably, and I'm probably gonna say Sancho. How old is Sancho? Sancho's 21, so I go Sancho, Foden, and Greenwood. I think they're all slightly ahead of Saka, if I'm being honest. What channel's the game on? It's on BT Sport. BT Sport 3. Saka don't make the top 3 for me. Do you know what? Because Foden's injured at the moment, isn't he? I feel like maybe he deserves to be put above Foden. Not saying that he's better than him, but he's probably done more than him, you know? Oh, yeah, Reece James and Trent. See, I don't even really class them, man, even though they're that age, similar age. Trent's ridiculous for me. I think Trent's unbelievable. Trent's my favourite right back, to be honest, in the Prem. He's just unbelievable on the ball. Sancho is finished, man, are saying he's going to get ruined by Oli. Saka is better than Foden. I don't know, you know. I'm not sure. I think Foden technically is superior to him. And because he's in that Man City team, he'll probably make him look like he's on a higher level. Big up Curtis, missed the stream today. Would you want Wilshere in the dressing room? Listen, I'd want him in the dressing room. The question is, can he do anything on the pitch? And I'm not sure he's on that level. Say that one more time. I'm not sure he's on that level to come into this Arsenal team and perform at the level we need, you know. I put Eto'o above Aguero, I've got to be honest. Done it in Champions League. You know, in that Barca team, he was phenomenal. Saka seems out of sorts since the Euros. Might be a fitness issue. He had no pre-season, really. Daniel said, I think Trent is underrated. You know, if Trent played in France, Spain, somewhere like that, they would be absolutely raving about him. Oh, Leroy Sané. Sané, what a save, Ter Stegen. That was a chance. He's lucky he hits it close to him. In England, we've got this habit sometimes of we look at the weakness in someone's game. So when we look at Trent, we go, oh, Trent, but he's not amazing defensively. But I'm not being funny. He's incredible going forward. His crossing and set pieces are unreal. And he's not that bad defensively. It's not like he just gets ripped apart every week. He's just probably not amazing defensively. But yeah, he definitely doesn't get the ratings. What a save to Stegen. Yeah, I think Sané will be disappointed he didn't score that. I have to admit, this Barca team looks a shadow of itself, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. You put Dembele, Aguero, and Coutinho in this team, it's a better team. That attack gives them a chance. But at the moment, with this team they've got out, it just doesn't look right. Badir said, what's up, Big C? Hope you're well. Oh, there's a chance for Bayern again. Could be in. Oh, they scramble it away. They're hanging on here. If Bayern get that second goal, I think they're over. Wow, that is some strong defending by Upamecano, man. Gives Memphis Depay the shoulder and puts him on the floor. Although they've given the ball away again, Bayern. Saka has Arteta virus. I hear what people are saying. Like, Saka could thrive in that Manchester City team. But listen, you got to get in that team. Fortunately, Foden has come through their system. He's earned that. Sané, back to Muller, back to Sané. Oh, little reverse pass, but Barca clear it. They're hanging on. Drogba or Diego Costa. I got to go Drogba. I did like Diego Costa as a player, but I'm going Drogba, Didier. Sanchez or Aguero, listen. Alexis, I know he went to United, but I love that guy, man. That is one of my favourite Arsenal players. That guy was just amazing. Sergio's a goal machine, man, but Alexis could do more than that, you know? So I'm going with my boy Alexis, man. I'm sorry. Man City fans won't be happy. You know, Aguero, he had probably the most iconic moment in Premier League history, but I'm sorry. I'm backing Alexis. He'd done absolute bits considering he was at Arsenal. Sanchez at Arsenal was fire. Ridiculous player. Mate, Riquelme, low socks Argentina. What a player. Honestly, there was a stage when I was playing number 10, right? And I used to watch videos of him. Riquelme, I loved him. What a player. Doesn't get talked about enough. He's incredible. Bayern Munich on the attack. Barca clear it. Aguero is better than Sanchez, period. It's up for debate for me. I'm telling you, it's up for debate. He probably achieved more. You know, he's won hella trophies at Man City, but Alexis, man, he was something else. He carried us. Neymar or Figo, that's a tough one. I'd probably go Neymar because the amount of goals as well. Riquelme could play 8, 10 or 9. Amazing player. Pablo Aimar. Oh, chance off the post. Scored. Is he onside or not? Lewandowski has made it 2-0 to Bayern Munich, and that is it. And they're going to do a VAR check. It could be offside. They hit the post, shot from the edge of the box. And Lewandowski taps in the rebound. Is he onside? If he's onside, this will be game over for Barca. Barca are finished. They are absolutely done as a team. Is it onside? Davis with the shot. It was blocked. Came out to Muller. Was it Muller? Musiala, I think. Musiala had the shot, edge of the box. Good volley. Hits the post. Look at Lewandowski. Is alert. Araujo, who have bigged up the whole game, switches off there on the clearance, and it looks like it's onside. That's the difference. Lewandowski, you see, he's awake. He's waiting for the rebound off the post, gets in front of Araujo and just hits it with the bottom of his foot into the goal. Lewandowski, as Muller would say. And Lewandowski, the best striker in the world. I see TalkSport the other day saying Harry Kane's better than Lewandowski. I'm like, are these men just trolling or what? I predicted 2-1 before the game, but I'll be honest, I'm not sure if Barcelona have got a goal in them. They look an absolute mess going forward. When you've got Luke de Jong up front, you've got serious problems, man. I'm telling you, serious problems. Luke de Jong is horrible. Yeah, he did. He played for Newcastle. Worst Barcelona team I've ever seen. Yeah, they're finished. They are absolutely finished. Xavi or Iniesta. Because, you know what it is? I think because I'm more of an attacking player, I was always Iniesta, but it's a difficult one. Xavi was pulling the strings. You can't underestimate what he was the one boss in the game. Iniesta was the magic. He was the cherry on the cake. I liked Iniesta more, but I really appreciate what Xavi did as well. Curtis, would you do Barcelona therapy? I think they need more than therapy, mate. Barcelona equal Arsenal. Oh man. We're even worse. This might end up 5-1. I think you're being kind, bro. I don't think Barca have got a goal in them, to be honest. Used to love Iniesta. Just used to glide past people. Dimitri said Barca are done. Makes me feel a bit better as an Arsenal fan. It don't even make me feel better because it doesn't help our situation. But yeah, I hear you. Morris said TalkSport were chatting ish. Lewandowski is the best striker in the world. If you're talking out and out, central striker. Messi and Ronaldo. I suppose Ronaldo kind of does play through the middle. Bro, you know what? 10 years ago, they had Xavi. Now they're bringing on a guy called Gavi. Like, what is that? Yo, Alvin said Barcelona. Yo, that is a banger. Sergi Roberto comes off for Yusuf Demir, and Busquets comes off for Gavi. They used to have Xavi. Now they got Gavi. Well, Betis Watchalong, Curtis. See how Bellerin is setting in. I'd rather have a year of not watching Bellerin, to be honest. Maybe we'll do when PSG play against Marseille, so we can have a look at Saliba. Here goes Alphonso Davies. This guy is so quick. Cuts it back to Sané. Oh, looks for the reverse ball to Lewandowski. It's blocked. Man like Gavi, They went from Xavi to Gavi. Madness. Oh, he done the Ollie tweet, Fran. Yeah, man. Crazy. Madness how the Munich manager is only 1 year older than Lewandowski. I'm not being funny. When your team's that good, you don't need to do too much as the manager. Pick them, keep them fit. Jason said, how was the game, Big C? Just tune in. Barca started off quite bright, but they haven't got enough Bayern or boss in them, you know. They're on the attack again. Ball over the top, looking for Musiala. They got a bit too much on it. Ter Stegen collects. This could be 3 or 4 now if they really want to go for it. Gavi, man like Gavi, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to disrespect him. He's probably, listen, if he's come through Barcelona's youth system, he's going to be a baller. But you know what I'm saying? Xavi to Gavi. Curtis, if Arsenal conceded, please don't out of frame. Enjoy watching your reaction. Don't leave or make the frame bigger. Maybe half body, please, next time. Why? When I go mad, does it go out of frame, out of sight a bit? Davis is pure lightning. That guy's rapid. I might actually come back on FIFA this year, people, and get on Twitch. Get a PS5 and get FIFA 22. Premier League's got so many ballers in it this year. That you know, Ronaldo in the Prem, Sancho, all of them, man. Mbappe 91 rating is mad. The cover tax. When you get on the cover, they're gonna big you up in it. CR7 rated less than Messi and Lewandowski on FIFA. It's harsh. It's harsh. I still think he should be up there with them. Really, he's top scorer in Italy last year. He's still doing it, but hey, do it. Get FIFA. Listen, the last couple of FIFAs I've really not. FIFA 20 and 21 were horrible for me. Some of you may have been better on them. I just didn't like them, and because I play Ultimate Team, which is pure stress. Yeah, FIFA 20 and 21 were horrible. Probably 2 of the worst FIFAs ever. Barca got ruined by their president. We got ruined by our owner. You're spot on. Curtis, do you think Wan-Bissaka deserved that red card? In the Prem, he might have got away with a yellow. In the Champions League, it's a red. You know, they're not as... They don't let those things go. Here's Lewandowski. Cuts inside Arajo. Good block again. He's still defending well, to be fair, although he did switch off momentarily for the goal. This Upper Meccano, mate. You know, we wanted him at Arsenal, didn't we? Let's do Shore FC on Pro Clubs. Yeah, possibly. We could do a Pro Clubs team in the community, man. Get you guys on, for those of you who are on FIFA 22, and maybe we, you know, get going in Pro Clubs. Best on Regal. Spurs one. I love the one away at West Ham. Vieira into his feet, little turn, knee, volley, top corner. Wasn't his biggest goal, but amazing goal. Hey, mate, United lost 2-1 to Young Boys after being 1-0 up. Wan-Bissaka sent off. Last minute mistake from Lingard. Pro Clubs is such a shout. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm on it, people. Yeah, the controllers, man. Crazy. Curtis, can you throw some highlights about PS5 digital? Because I'm thinking to get one. Listen, I haven't even got one myself yet, bro. I was looking for the digital one as well, because to be honest, I don't really buy discs anymore anyway. So I thought the digital one might be better, but I just need to get older one, to be honest. How the mighty have fallen, Barcelona. Henry versus Liverpool. Yeah, that was immense. That was immense. He had them all over the place. That was my favourite goal. Backheel v Charlton. That was very good as well. Have you seen the Matrix trailer? No, I haven't seen it yet. Aliadir or Vela. I thought Vela had the potential to be a top player. Obviously, he's gone and done big things in America. But yeah, it didn't happen for him over here. He used to always chip the goalkeepers. Frank Butcher, you know, legend of EastEnders in his name. Got a feeling Atlanta are going to beat United. They look good. You know, this was supposed to be a walk in the park for United, that Champions League group. Villarreal and Atlanta might be tricky games now. Amir said, Curtis, have you noticed throughout the past years how Bayern rip their big opponents apart? They've been ruthless, man. New James Bond 007 coming. Is it? Jeez. I might have to cop this PS5. I was saying before, nah, I don't want it. I don't really play games, but I might just, winter's coming. Might get the PS5, get FIFA, Barca making a double change and Bayern making a double change as well. Kingsley Coman and Hernandez coming on for Bayern and Coutinho's coming on. I'm not sure who the other guy coming on is. Black Panther, favorite Marvel character. Versus Madrid, Henry. Love that goal, man. Shrugged off R9 like he wasn't even there. Atlanta, well coached, solid team, very good. Gasparini settings. Who's this coming on? Hernandez. Eric Garcia comes off. Mungueza comes on. Another young player, I'm assuming. Henry v United. The flick up volley. Unbelievable goal. Left Barthez all over the place. What secondary school? I went to CTC. If you're from Notts, you'll know. Carrington, I'm assuming you are. I went to CTC, bruv. As a player, Maradona or Pele? Maradona. I'll go Maradona. Pep to return to Barca, I think he'd be silly. He'll ruin his legacy if he goes back there. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. Wouldn't go anywhere near it if I was him. Stay well away from that job. How much do you rate Coman? I think he's all right. He's quick. End product's a little bit up and down. But he's decent. He's rapid. Who are all these Barca players? I think a lot of them are youngsters coming through the system, and they're just giving them a run out. The game's pretty much over, innit? Why not? Christ the King, hey. Yeah, I didn't go there, but yeah, I know. Coman very quick. They combine on the attack again. Good turn by Muller, back post, and Aranho. I'm still getting this guy's name wrong. I've been saying it all game. Upamecano, man, match. He looks solid, man. He looks solid. Shaquille said, Curtis, you need an agent like Chupo, man. Living the life, PSG and Bayern. Wow, who would have thought a guy from Stoke got relegated with Stoke as well? And he ends up at Bayern Munich. Barca in attack are clueless. They don't have a lot, man. But, to be fair to them, no Dembele, no Aguero. And Coutinho with the shot does his trademark little cut inside and tries to bend it in the far corner. And it goes over. I mean, I don't know if there's fitness issues with Coutinho, but surely he should be starting in this team. It's a very weak team. Henry goal against Sparta Prague, yeah. Little control and bend it with the outside of his foot, Has Lukaku just scored, people? Let me know. I see people saying Lukaku, so I'm assuming there's a goal there. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing a watch-along as well. I'll put it up for vote. Liverpool against Milan or Inter against Real. I'm assuming you'd probably rather watch Liverpool AC Milan because, but we'll put it in the vote. Van Persie goal against Charlton. The little kung fu kick thing that he did through the air. What a goal that was. And Serge Gnabry is coming on. It's not bad when you can bring on Gnabry, is it? Sean said, Coutinho at Liverpool, man. What a player. But, the money they got, man, it got got you Alisson and Van Dijk, so it worked out for the better. Lukaku has scored, yeah. He's doing bits, man. Him and Ronaldo have started like a house on fire. So it's your prediction for Arsenal this season. I predicted 7th. Obviously, I hope it's higher, but that's what I've gone with. Coutinho would improve Arsenal. He's better than, I think he's better than Odegaard. I got to be honest, I do. Van Persie goal v Everton, the volley. Gnabry got your haircut, man. Yo, Gnabry, relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Gnabry definitely watches the channel, man. Surely. Is Jordi Alba a heavy touch? Gets it back in or goes to Ter Stegen? Barca are having a stinker. Don't want another Kia player. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I'm surprised we haven't signed Coutinho because that's Kia Joachim's biggest player. I'm surprised he didn't try and move him to Arsenal. What are we saying, people? Hey, Chi, big up Curtis Shaw. Vote for him, guys. Let's go. Hey, do you know what? I appreciate your support. Voting has finished now. So we just got to wait and see what happens. Hopefully we get good news there. United bring back CR7, Arsenal bring back Super Jack. It's just not quite the same, is it, you know? Corner to Barca. In fact, he's offside. Free kick to Bayern Munich. Best 3 centre-backs in history. It's a tough one, that. Do you class Maldini as more of a left-back or a centre-back? Upamecano, mate. What a performance. He is a beast. He is an absolute beast. His performance has been outstanding. I'm just looking. Yeah, he's a beast. I can see why Arsenal tried to sign him. Lukaku, 69th minute. Hope no politics for the award. Let's hope not, man. VC just read the comment. Think we signed Coutinho. Thought he said, do you think Coutinho will improve? Oh, okay, apologies. Have you seen that the people that are Arteta in says that sacking Arteta is like selling your Bitcoin? Mate. Let him go, man. Let him go. Let's move on. Yeah, Upamecano, man. Absolute beast. A couple of years ago. Upamecano, mate, looks a proper beast. What's your prediction against Burnley? I think we'll beat them. I honestly think we'll beat them. I think Burnley are in trouble. I've predicted Burnley to get relegated this year in my predictions, and I think they're struggling. I think we'll get hold of them. Lionel Fire Stream Cut. I changed it to the Chelsea game. Lukaku once again 1-0. That guy's on fire, man. Him and Ronaldo. Who's going to win the Golden Boot in the Prem this year, man? Ronaldo, Lukaku, Kane, Salah, Bruno Fernandes. A number of players who could win it. Jordi Alba comes off for Balde. They look like they're just bringing youngsters on now. They've given up, Barca. I think they know the game is done. So they've decided to just, give young players a chance. Why not? What are we saying here? Bayern's still a major team. Arsenal's Achilles so many times. They are top draw. Arsenal's struggling. Like people said earlier, man, we're supposed to be competing with these guys. Instead, we're worrying whether we can beat Burnley. It's crazy. 2-1 Unai. Unai's winning 2-1. This guy just knows how to perform in Europe. Gnabry's only just come on, Levan. He's only just come on. Saka and ESR can get into this Barca team. I mean, if they was at full strength, you wouldn't. But this team, these men got Luke de Jong up front, fam. He wouldn't even... I don't even know if he'd get on the bench for Arsenal. Luke de Jong. I wouldn't even want him on the bench. This guy's starting for Barcelona. It's crazy. Unai Emery's yellow army. The submarine, man, keeps on going. Imagine if we'd backed Emery like we have Arteta. He asked for Maguire, Fabinho. and Zaha. We gave him David Luiz, Ceballos, and Pepe. It's not quite the same. It really isn't. We were expected to compete with Bayern, but we can't even compete with Bognor Regis, says Tommy. Oh, dear. It's sad. Sakaya Baka, would you rather have Holding and Mari or Ramos and Van Dijk? Do you know what? I think everybody in the world would give you the same answer, and it's certainly not Holding and Pablo Mari, that's for sure. We can see a playing style with Rafa, who's had less than a month to work. Arteta had almost 3 years. What's his playing style? We're still trying to figure it out, aren't we? You know, it's what we keep saying. These new managers, they're doing bits after a month or so at clubs. Yet apparently this guy, you know, needs 3 years and 200 million and crazy. Rafa's got Everton playing well, to be fair. Eddie Nketiah would get into this team. Man, I'm telling you, he's probably not far off Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong is poor. Ball whipped in, up on Meccano. Absolute beast, clears it up. What a player this guy looks like for them. Sabitzer is on the bench. He hasn't even come on. That's how good they are. Lukaku v CR7 going to be like the Serie A battle last season. I think last season, didn't Ronaldo win the top scorer? But obviously Lukaku won the title. This Burnley game will be interesting for many different reasons. It's a different type of game for Arsenal, this, you know. Here come Bayern on the attack. Thomas Muller. Ball out wide. They're on to Amir Davis on the overlap. Oh, he plays the wrong ball. They're scrambling away here, Barca. They just about get rid of it. They're all over the place, Barca. 14 minutes to go. And Barca will be hoping this game finishes. Jordi Alba looks exhausted on the bench. He looks like he doesn't want to play football again, man. It's a bit better than Odegaard. Possibly. I suppose time will tell. I've been very impressed with Sabitzer pretty much every time I've seen him play, but haven't seen him tonight. Here come Barca. Coutinho shoots. He loves that shot, don't he? Opens up the body, tries to bend it into that far corner, and it's blocked. Barca looks spent, mate. Chris Wood going to be making Pablo Mari roll around. Listen, Pablo Mari will not be starting that game, I'm sure. It's got to be Ben White and Gabriel, you know. Barca ain't winning no trophies. It don't look like it. Everton cooked Burnley. I know it was at home, but still, they look poor. Here's Serge Gnabry. Paul looking for Sané. Plays it behind him. Poor pass. Poor pass. Townsend goal. What a goal. Belter. Absolute belter. Do you think Liverpool could win the league this season? Well, Frank, I've bet on Liverpool to win the league. Not because I necessarily think they're the best team in the league. It was more just because I got great odds. And I do think they will be the dark horses who will quietly manage their business. I think the problem with Liverpool, they don't have the strength in depth of the other teams. I don't think City will win it without a striker. I know they have Jesus, but they've been playing him out wide and playing Torres through the middle. So I think Chelsea are probably the favourites. Big up Vegas Gun. I hope you're well, bro. Thank you for your super chat. Said, hey, Curtis, do you think the language barrier did Emery in? Also, Mesut and his buddies may have turned the locker room on him. Your thoughts? Yeah, I think the lack of communication. I almost think he was better off not speaking English until he could speak English, you know. It was brave of him to come over here and do press conferences in English early on, but it was kind of used against him where he might have been better off really mastering English before he spoke it. But it was a shame because I do think he was a decent manager, but he wasn't the right manager at the right time, you know. Big up Vegas Gunner. Arsenal should have signed Amari Gray. Man's doing bits. Thing is, we got a lot of wingers. Martinelli, Saka, Pepe. Obviously, Nelson's gone now. Maybe he could have been. Maybe he could have. Hans, big up, bro, with a super chat. Imagine Barca in the Europa League. Listen, the way they're playing, I'm not too sure how strong their group is, but they do not look great. Here come Barca. They've looked better since the youngsters have come on and Coutinho, you know. Classic Andros Townsend. He's always had, a good shot on him, to be fair. Shaquille said, I have an older friend who talks about John Barnes a lot. I don't know much about him. How good was he, to be honest? I saw a lot of old videos of him. My dad's a Liverpool fan and he loved John Barnes. He looked like he was just a great player. He used to just dribble past people, very skillful, scored that famous goal against Brazil. I didn't watch him play. He was before my time, really. Emery got the last laugh, yeah, unfortunately. Big up, Curtis. Love your streams. I appreciate it, man. Laid back settings tonight. We'll do another Champions League game tomorrow as well. Probably Liverpool against AC Milan tomorrow. As Coutinho, did he get nutmegged there? Ball over the top. They could be in again. Header. Oh, Bayern could have scored. There was a poor header. Ansu Fati. Yeah, he's not involved. I think he must be injured. That's what I mean. Him, Dembele. What else? Who else? Aguero as well. Big up C. Big up Jay Peraza. Yeah, good point, Omar. Arsenal should have got Rafa as coach, then signed Gray. It's just curious. How come Laurie only come on after we've lost the game and don't after we've won? Nah, listen, I bring them on all the time. It was this weekend, obviously, was our first win. I had to shoot off straight after the game, and I couldn't bring them on. So they'll be on most games, win, lose, or draw. Zaha is the real baller. We used to slack Jovino for 10 goals a season. Pepe gives the same output. I don't know why people gas him. A lot of people starting to question Pepe now. Calling these man Barcelona from now on. We've got 9 minutes to go. Still 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Not long to go now. And Barca are a mess, an absolute mess. They've had. How do you rate the Barca transfer window? It's probably their worst transfer window in their history. They lost arguably probably the greatest player they've ever had on a free transfer. It doesn't get much worse than that. Sabitzer comes on, and who's coming off? Leroy Sané comes off. It's not a bad substitute, that is it? They've got some strength in depth there. And who else has come on? Coman's on as well. How vexed do you think Aguero is about Messi? He must be fuming. He must have spoke to him and said, "Listen, come and join us. Let's get the team sorted out." And he dips on him straight away and leaves. Yeah, they had the worst possible window they could have had. Lost Griezmann on loan and lost Messi on a free. It don't get much worse than that. Barca can have Arteta, yeah. Do you think Dembele will ever reach his full potential at Barca? Thing is, at Dortmund, this guy was incredible. It's the injuries. The injuries have got the better of him. A lot of muscle injuries as well. Make it very difficult for him. Dembele was linked with Arsenal a number of times. I was always excited about him, but yeah, I think I'm not sure. And this team is not the easiest team to thrive in now either. The only thing is, without Messi, maybe he can be the superstar. Messi catfished Aguero is harsh, man. 2-2, Gasperini, Unai Emery. Usually the Catalan government helps out, but yeah, because of the whole situation that maybe they couldn't. Would love to see him in the Prem, Dembele. Thing is, because of the injuries, would a team take a chance on him? He's on massive wages as well. Zachariah said Norwegian Mr. Bean out. The thing is, one thing that fascinates me with Man United, right? When Man United win a game or they go on a run of wins, I don't hear any. Oh, hold on. Let me just break. Here come Bayern. Side netting. Could have been 3-0. Could have been 3-0. This a bit. So, just back to what I was saying. When Man United win, I don't hear anybody say Ollie. I don't hear anybody say Ollie's doing well. As soon as Man United lose a game, Ollie's finished. Ollie this, Ollie that. Now, Wan-Bissaka got sent off. He can't do anything about that. It's a stupid tackle. Jesse Lingard plays the craziest back pass ever. Oh, here come Bayern. Gnabry hits the post. Comes back out. Chance. He's put him on the floor. Lewandowski 3-0. Game, set, and match. It was over anyway, but it is 3-0 to Bayern Munich. Gnabry's shot hit the post. Came back out to Lewandowski. Great composure. Chops it back onto his left and drills it into the top corner. Deflection, I think, off the goalkeeper. And 3-0 to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munchen. Barca are absolutely finished. They are done, mate. They look tired. They look like, where's Messi? They don't know how to get out of this mess. They're done. Lewandowski. 2 goals for Lewandowski. Look, they pressed, won the ball back. Coman out wide to Gnabry in the box. His shot hits the post. Lewandowski puts PK on his back with the little chop back onto his left foot. Gnabry's first shot hits the post. On his right foot, chops back onto his left. Drills it, hits the defender, Aranjo, and into the corner. They have been battered. They have been absolutely battered. Barcelona. Oh, dear me. Barcelona, that is an absolute banger. Should have bought De Jong. The midfielder De Jong's a baller. The striker one's terrible. Man said Norwegian Mr. Bean. You had a harsh one on Ollie, man. When they win, Ollie, no one talks about it. Listen, don't get me wrong, I'm saying it, but when I've said many times that Ollie is the biggest thing holding Man United back. So I think for Man United fans, they would be happy for Ollie to get sacked, because you put Zidane in charge of them. I'm just not sure with Conte whether he would clash with some of the personalities. He's very disciplined, Would he give Ronaldo that free rein, and how would he deal with your Pogbas and that? I think maybe Zidane would be better for United due to the fact, obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo and Varane. I'd fancy us against Barca. Oh, mate, they are shocking. I can't believe how bad. Zachariah said, facts, Curtis Ollie, the worst manager in the league. Wow. Man U fans just don't want him there, do they? Davis whips it in, overhits it, still keeps it in. Come by and get another one. Sabitzer, crossing opportunity. It's a corner to Bayern Munich. 3 minutes to go. Frank Butcher said, Curtis, check the comments. I said 3-0 Bayern at half time. Should have put money on it. Hey, you'd have been picking up a nice little profit. Curtis, the discussion you have at the end of your watch along should be a separate video, match reaction. It'd be better that way. Yeah, possibly. Do you know what it is? I'm like, add them to the chat, just continue. Obviously, if I start a new one, the people that are involved already, will they come over to the new stream? I don't know. It just seems like more hassle. I hear your separate stream. Ball whipped in. Oh, Ollie is just a mascot at this point. Already know CR7 is picking the team and calling all the shots. Wouldn't surprise me, man. Anne said you should collab with Expressions for the Spurs game. Yeah, listen, when we play Spurs, I'm going to try and get him on. I spoke to him a few times and he said, listen, if we can sort out a time where we're both not busy, we'll try and do something. So it'd be great to get him on for a preview of the Arsenal Spurs game. I like Conte, but 5 at the back. I'm not a fan. Ten Hag, says Sheridan. I think you could get Ten Hag as well. I think that's a good idea. People think, go start a different show for the reaction. Yeah, the match reaction is the day after, mate. Arsenal therapy. But let's hope we're not doing that for a while, You should announce at the start of the post-match reaction on the current stream, then upload it as its own video. That's a good point. That's a good point. Then I could cut that off the video and put that out. So that's a very good point. Rather than starting a new stream, I could just be like, right, now we're about to get into the match reaction of the game. There you go, people. This is why the community is legendary. You make quality suggestions. We've always got ideas. I love it, people. I love it. That might be the easier way to do it, you know. Coquelin, red card for Villarreal. He always had that kind of loose challenge in him at Arsenal, didn't he, Coquelin? Was a decent player. To be fair, better than some of the people we've got now. But, you know, I like it in the same stream. Real ones watch until the end. Nah, listen, if people have to go, they have to go. But I hear you. I appreciate it when people, you know, continue for the reaction and stuff as well. We got over 600 people in here. Amazing for a non-Arsenal game, people. We're about to hit the 90th minute. Time added on, probably 2 or 3 minutes. Barcelona have been battered. 2 minutes added on. 3-0 defeat at home, you know, against Bayern Munich. It's not the way you want to start a Champions League campaign, that's for sure. Shaquille said, respect, Curtis. Every day I watch you live on my phone while working on my desktop. Enjoy your content. Big up for the entertainment every day, bro. Big up. Appreciate your support, man, and everyone in the comments. Need slow mode. Yeah, I know. I didn't put it on today. Make sure you smash the likes, people, and subscribe if you haven't. Oh, ball whipped in. No one there. They'll keep it in. Can Bayern get a fourth? Barca look finished. Bayern are relentless as well. A lot of teams would just time waste now. They're still going for it. Here's Kingsley Coman. Little ball. This could be a chance. Left foot shot. He goes over. That could be that. It was a poor shot. I think it was from look at Kingsley Coman's pace, man. Barca beaten, battered, bruised. I'm telling you, that would be the headline. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Appreciate you, bro. Mick Ross is the least experienced manager to ever get in charge on an elite level. Any advice on insomnia, Curtis? Arsenal keep me awake at night, bro. Watch Arsenal's recent games. You know, you'll be asleep by half time. Just watch an Arsenal game. Traore or St. Maximum. They're both devastating runners. It's just a lack of end product with both of them. I feel like Traore is quicker, but St. Maximum may be slightly better end product. Definitely the worst Barcelona team that I've ever watched in my lifetime. This is a horrendous Barcelona team. Big Rom scoring again. Your thoughts? Not surprised. He's going to bang goals in this season. He's a different player to the guy that left United. He's trim. He looks sharp. He'll be in there for the golden boot, you know, with probably Ronaldo, Salah, and Kane. There we go, people. Full-time whistle goes. And Bayern Munich have battered Barcelona by 3-0. And yeah, Barca are absolutely finished. They are finished. Listen, I know they've got players missing. Like I said, no Aguero, no Dembele. But they look poor. No Ansu Fati as well, but they were battered. 1 goal by Muller and 2 goals by Lewandowski, 3-0. I think Bayern Munich are one of the, if not the favourites to win the Champions League, along with maybe PSG, but it depends how well they click. Big up to all of you. Big up Frank Butcher. Big up Big C. You got the best watch-alongs on YouTube by far. Man's doing bits. Big up Craig. Curtis, great watch-along, bro. You take care. Big up to all of you in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. for your Arsenal content. And then tomorrow night, we'll be doing probably Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. So join me for that. Just briefly, before we go, Barca 0, Bayern Munich 3. Dynamo Kiev 1, Benfica 0. Young Boys 2, Manchester United 1. Villarreal 2, Atlanta 2. Seville 1, Salzburg 1. Lille 0, Wolfsburg 0. Chelsea 1, Zenit 0. And Malmo 0, Juventus 3. So there you go. There's all your scores. Big up to everyone in the community. Hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. Join me tomorrow and take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bless.